How to find your purpose instantly. You want to know? Just do whatever works. I'm only messing. What you do is you take this bottle, and then what you do is you do this. 22 seconds. I'm only joking. Guys, what's up? This is Eric Ho here, international speaker, entrepreneur, and best-selling author. And today, in this video, we are back in the studio, back from Slovakia. I'm going to share with you the fastest and easiest way to find your purpose without needing to stress out about this all. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. What's up guys, this is Eric Ho here, international speaker, entrepreneur, and best-selling author. And in this video, I'm going to break it down for you how you can very easily find your purpose. And what is our purpose? That was a question. You were supposed to answer it. Anyway, I didn't realize, sorry, I just came from a live event. From a live event, usually people respond, you know, and now I'm speaking to this camera again, and yeah, you guys, you'll find it hard to understand. Take a deep breath in and out. Nice. So, purpose. What is purpose? You know, people say to me today, they say, Eric, they say, oh, by the way, before I get into it, I just want to say this. Those of you who received your water bottles, I am going to send you the video. I just been really busy with a tour recently. But those of you who receive your bottle, what you want to do, get some alkali water in there if you can. If not, some fresh spring water is nice. If really not, then I guess you go for mineral water, but most of it is acidic, okay? Just letting you know. But what you want to do, okay, which these, the stones, the crystals, are positively charged with high vibrational frequencies. I did a meditation on them for you. What you do is you just spin it like this. These are the ceramic balls. This is for activation. Do it for around 22 seconds. Beyond that, it wakes the water up and brings it back to life. That's it, and then you start drinking. Once you become, it's a very subtle difference. So once you become more aware of energy and life, that is some good water. Guys, anyway, get back to the purpose. What is the purpose of this video? The purpose of this video is to find your purpose. And a lot of people say to me today, they say, Eric, you must know, you must have found your purpose now. You know, I see you like speaking on stage, and when you're on stage, you're alive, you know, you found your purpose. And I say to people like that, I say, well, it may be my purpose in this moment in time, but purpose, what do you mean by purpose? And people always say, well, like your life purpose, you know, you were born to do this. I said, well, I don't know, because actually, you know, 6-7 years ago, I was born to cook noodles, you know. 5 years ago, I was born to like work in a steel export company, and this is something that I built, you know, and a few years ago, and now, like YouTube seems to be my purpose. So what is our purpose? What is life purpose? Is there such thing? What I found, and I just want to share with you from my opinion, that's why I always say in my videos, you can't really challenge me and say that it's right or wrong, because at the end of the day, it works for me. Watch all my videos, see, every day we're in happiness, peace, love, traveling the world, income coming in, building the wealth, everything all at the same time in abundance. How? Because when you can get yourself to vibrate at that high vibrational frequency, you have the whole world of abundance, and the reality is so beautiful. I just thought I'd share with you. So what is our purpose? Our purpose, in my opinion, is to live in every moment. Now, some of you I know will be thinking, well, what does that even mean? Because Eric, you know, some of us need to work, we have bills to pay, you know, I'm thinking of starting a business, I don't know which one's my purpose, I'm thinking of going into a different career, but I don't know if that's my purpose, you know. And we always think, like overthink all of this stuff. If we understand that the logical mind, your non-logical logical mind. And I always say that is because your logical mind is not so logical. Why? Because somebody else put that logic into your mind. So that's not really logic, that's just somebody else's logic. So what does that mean? It means that, like, if we suspend thinking, there's only two things that pop up. Number one is logic, number two is intuition, gut feeling, God feeling, heart feeling, whatever you want to call it. There's only these two things battling against each other every single day. If we can suspend logical thought and access into heart, into gut, into God feeling, and just do that feeling when you feel it's right, it's right. And if we take that step, now some of you think, but man, sometimes I've like taken steps before with that gut feeling. I thought it was right, but when I took the step, I kind of like fell over, you know? It was like, it was the wrong step. What if there is no wrong step? And you think, but Eric, that like put me down. But yeah, but you need to understand that life is ups and downs. I always say nature is our best indication to how life should be. There are storms out there, right? Any of you never seen rain before? You always see sunshine every day? There's snow, there's storms, there's rain, there's sun, there's peace, there's chaos. All of these things, nature is our best indication to how life is supposed to be. But always understand this, there are no storms that last forever. True or true? How many times you've been in a storm and it lasted forever? I don't think you have. And if that's the case, and if, you know, nature is our best indication, then that fall over was supposed to be there, because something that, let's say if you go on a path that doesn't challenge you, you can't grow from it. So if that's the case, then what is the wrong path? What is the right path? I have personally felt throughout time, the more I'm able to step outside of my comfort zone, step outside of my logic mind, allow that to suspend and be able to tap into, tune into that intuition. And sometimes you feel like, how do you tune into intuition? A very simple way is to breathe. My master said breathing is everything. I know you guys are typing away because you guys know the drill. Breathing is everything. What does that mean? Take a deep breath in and out. Because every time we breathe in and we breathe out, what do? We calm that mind, that non-logical, logical mind. Take a deep breath in and out. And every time we do that, what happens? We calm the noise in the mind, and then we are more in tune with that heart feeling, that gut feeling. Then, while breathing, now ask yourself, do I want to do this, or do I not want to do this? And if the answer is yes, I want to do it, then go for it. You know, there was a person who once asked, they said, how do I know if this is actually God's path for me or not, you know? And how do I know this is actually good for me? Like, what's the deal? And then there was one Buddha who said, the difference between God and good is the zero in between, is nothing. And what does this mean? It means that every time you feel that good feeling, something that you feel is good, then that is God's calling for you. That is your purpose. And I want to kind of fast forward to another point I've been making quite a lot in the last few videos about what Steve Jobs said. He said you cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. I want to share with you a very quick story, and I think you'll totally get it once I share it. People say to me, they say, Eric, you were born to speak. When you're on stage, you're alive. And I know I am, because it just comes through me, you know? I channel Abraham, or Abraham's friend, or Abraham? Maybe. I don't know. Friend of Abraham, or maybe Abraham. Abraham with a different voice, I don't know. But I channel through me, and I know because sometimes, and I was sharing this on stage in Slovakia this time, I was on stage, and I was speaking, and then what happened was I had this moment where I was watching myself and hearing myself speak, and what came out of me, I was like, whoa, that was some real cool shit, you know? And I went backstage and I spoke to Master Lim about it. I said, did you hear what I said there? I said, that's really cool. I never thought about it like that before. And he said, did you just learn from yourself? I said, well, actually, in fact, I probably learned from something greater than myself, which is probably the thing that created you, me, and everything around us. What do you say about that? Comment below, let me know your thought. Anyway, get back to the story. Very disrupted today, huh? So, story goes like this. They say I was born to speak. I was the shy boy in school. I was the quiet kid who used to sit in the corner of the classroom. The moment my hand would go up, the teacher points at me, my face would go red, hand starts to shake, and I was that kid, you know? And so, was I born to speak? I don't know. But what I do understand is this: every single time I've been able to step outside of my comfort zone, I found a new purpose in that moment in time. Stop living in the future trying to find what your future purpose is. Stop thinking about the past and thinking about everything that went wrong. Focus on the now and ask yourself the question, what feels good for me right now? And take that step. Outside of logic, take that step. Because that step is the step that may guide you. There may be a challenge that comes in your way and you think, oh, actually, I'm not enjoying this. Then go to the left of it, right? Then to the left of it, something else comes your way. Then go to the right of it and it will guide you. That's how I went from a college dropout, because I was getting the like C's, D's, some E grades. And I said, I can't do this anymore. And I dropped out of college. I started working in burger bands. Started my first business at 21. While I was in that business, my dad said, hey, you got no qualifications. What are you going to do? You're going to need to work in a restaurant for the rest of your life. So for the next 3 years, I was stuck in a restaurant every single day, and I opened multiple restaurants because I thought I couldn't do anything else. Then what happened was, in the restaurant, I stood at the till. This guy came up to me and said, hey, do you have any contacts in China for like a steel export company? And at that time, I was reading Richard Branson's book. And in Richard Branson's book, it said, say yes and figure out how to do it later. And it just so happened, coincidentally, but coincidences don't exist. There's no such thing as a coincidence. In fact, the word coincidence comes from the word coincide, where two shapes, mathematical shape, term, that two shapes are supposed to coincide, go together, supposed to be together. And then what happened was, so I was standing there, and then he said, have I got any contacts? And I said, yeah. And he said, really? I said, yeah. And back then I had to Yahoo search this, right? Imagine that. Yahoo searched some contacts, got the contacts involved, then started a steel export company. From a steel export company, then I got like a load of money come in, and then I got really like lost, because I was like, Dad told me to make money, that's success. And then I got really confused. I said, what next? And then what happened was, I fell into deep depression. I don't know if any of you have ever been there before, but when I was there, I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. And it got that grim, you know? And then what happened was, a friend asked me to go on a volunteer trip to Kenya. And I said yes, and the only reason I said yes, because I thought it was dangerous out there, and I thought I was gonna like be able to leave this world. And so I said yes, I went out there because it was dangerous. Then I set up the Whole H Giving charity. By the way, I want to share this with you guys. Really, really exciting. In a few months' time, I'm heading out to Kenya. And every year I take a handful of volunteers to join me out there to make a difference. If you want to be one of those people, go to www.hgiving.com and fill in the volunteer form, and maybe, just maybe, we'll be going there together, which would be a lot of fun. It's my favorite place. I've been going for the last 7 years. It's the charity. I have an orphanage there, a school there, and for the past 7 years, it's been a most beautiful journey, most beautiful journey ever. I'm so grateful for that. And I'm totally lost to what I was saying. Anyway, so I built the charity. Then from the charity, what happened was, people asked me to speak on stage. And I was like, I can't speak on stage. Then one day I accidentally said yes. And then I started speaking on stage. Then after the past few years of speaking on stage, I'm like, wow, this stuff is like easy. People ask me today, they say, Eric, do you get nervous when you go onto stage? I said, how can I get nervous? I like speak on stage like every 3 days. Like, it's almost like if I ask you, do you get nervous when you eat breakfast? You know, it can't happen. Because once you step outside the comfort zone and you keep practicing the uncomfortable becomes the comfortable. That's how you break through, you know? And then anyway, finally, the last few months, I'm like, wow, I'm loving this YouTube thing. It's so much fun. Like, get to reach out to so many people all around the world. You guys have been absolutely beautiful. I want to say thank you so much. It's been an absolute blessing to be able to not just share a message from stage, but to be able to go through this beautiful Canon ATD and straight through the internet onto the other side of the world to be able to just share and help shift this consciousness and bring love and peace to everyone from all around the world. And while we're on that note, by the way, before we finish off, right, this thing here, the winner will be announced tomorrow, the 10K portal. By the way, if you guys didn't actually know, it's really heavy, by the way, because do you want me to show you something from it? You want to know what's inside the box, don't you? This 10K portal. I'll show you one of the things, okay? Just give you a sneak peek. But the one who wins it tomorrow, you gotta make a video or make an Instagram post at least, just like some of the people who received the bottles have. Lana has. Lana, I want to say a big thank you. You've been great support on this channel. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites, and I put my favorite in there. Wayne Dyer once said, the art of detachment, when you can take something that you love dearly. This has high vibrational frequency, and it will answer all the questions you want straight from the divine, because it will move when you ask the question. It's very powerful, and I'm gonna send you a private video, the winner, who will be announced tomorrow, and I'll explain to you how to use all of these things and where to put them. You want to see another piece of it? Nah. I'll leave it for the person who wins. Actually, what if they don't make a video to show you? Maybe I should show you something. Okay, this block here is wealth. This is wealth. Now you take this, whoever the winner's gonna be tomorrow, and you put this in your wealth corner. This has brought me in like millions of dollars. I'm talking about millions of dollars, online, offline. So powerful. And there's a few other things. I'm gonna keep it a surprise for the winner. Yeah. Anyway, so that's beautiful boxes, all my treasures. So just to finish off, you know, I really do want to say, this is my purpose. You guys are my purpose right now. Every day I wake up, like literally, I'm like, I gotta get on YouTube and see what you guys have said today, you know? I love it. It's beautiful to be able to live this life and be able to contribute towards other people's lives. I'm blessed to have been able to create my freedom through the laws of attraction or manifestation or the strategies that I know, and now being able to spread the message further with you guys to create the life that you desire is an absolute blessing. And it's interesting because it was just a couple of weeks ago when we did that 10K giveaway, and that was because we hit 10K subscribers. I'm a newbie to YouTube, so I only started in January or February, and since doing the daily uploads, we hit 10K a couple of weeks ago, and I believe that today we're hitting 20K. So it looks like it's time for another giveaway. If you want another giveaway, comment below if I get enough giveaway comments, requests, then I'll create one in the following few days. And I'll see what else I have to give away. Maybe I'll have to start giving away my boat, my house. I don't know. It's all about detachment. Anyway, guys, peace and love to you all. Thank you so much for everything. Namaste. Oh, you know the drill, by the way. Remember, hit that like button. If this video you've enjoyed, even if it just put a smile on your face, please hit that like button. Comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. I am doing the world tour. We've got 21 countries coming up, so I'm gonna announce them all, give you the page for you to be able to come see me. You'll be able to see all the dates and all the locations. It'll be up very shortly. And finally, those of you who are new to this channel, please do remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. It's that little bell button, and you hit that, then you get notified if I ever go live on this again. You'll be able to see as well. So make sure to hit that button. And this year, I'm dedicated to making daily videos. Even when it's 3 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, I'm gonna complete those videos for you to hold you accountable, to make 2018 your best year yet. But for now, guys, ciao.